Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching, yes, the Yankees Entertainment and Sports Network.
Another Yankee game, another nail-biter, another big hit for Aaron Judge. He scores Tyler Wade with that single, and the Yankees hold on for a 7-6 victory as the winning continues. And now it is time for baseball as the Yes Network presents New York Yankees baseball. It's the New York Yankees against the Oakland Athletics in Game 2 of a 4-game set from the Oakland Coliseum in Oakland, California. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Yankees Baseball, along with Ken Singleton. I'm Michael Kay. The last time the Yankees won 12 in a row, I was an adorable 8-month-old baby in 1961. So it's been a long time. They're going for 13. And I got to tell you, if you want to go for 13 in a row, why not go to your ace?
Yeah, I was a little older than that. But Garrett Cole on the mound tonight for the Yankees. And since coming off the COVID IL, he has been wonderful, to say the least. His first start was on the 16th against the Angels. Shohei Ohtani gets the fastball treatment. Another fastball for a call strike. He looked in mid-season form after being on the IL. And once again, he beat the Angels in that game. He was very strong against Los Angeles. Now his next start against the Minnesota Twins. Equally as strong. 6 innings, 6 strikeouts against Minnesota. The Yankees won that game. Cole is now 12-6 on the season.
And no complaint about the 2 games that Kenny just said, but what the Yankees would like tonight is maybe a little bit more length to give the bullpen a little bit of a blow, as they've been used a lot of late. Speaking of the bullpen, they did the job again last night, a big part of the victory. Chris Sheeran comes back and breaks down the bullpen deployment when we get back right here on Late Night Yes.
The Yankees have locked down their opponents during their 12-game winning streak, including a 7-6 victory in Game 1 out in Oakland last night. We are continuing to get you ready for Game 2 of a 4-game set against the Oakland A's out in the Bay Area. I'm Chris Sheeran back here at Yankee Stadium. Jamison Tyone last night only lasted less than 4 innings, which means the bullpen had to step up and do their job big time last night, and that they did. Abreu, Holmes, Loaisiga, and Chapman, this quartet was fantastic. They allowed just the 1 run on 3 hits over 5 1/3 innings, and it all culminated with Aroldis Chapman's 300th career save and the Yankees' 12th straight victory. Do they have a baker's dozen for their fans and their organization tonight? We will find out as they play Game 2 of a 4-game set out in Oakland against the A's. We'll have first pitch when we come back here on Yes. Michael Kay and Kenny Singleton on the call.
In Oakland, and we're getting closer to baseball, and as we do, we got to give you the keys to the game, right? Brought to you by your local Kia dealers.
Well, Yankees are out in California. A lot of surfing out that area on the West Coast, and they want to ride this wave as long as they can. Stay up on the board. A lot of late inning wins. Bullpen's been outstanding for the Yankees. They want to keep this thing going if they can. And what does that do? When you win tight ball games, it builds confidence. A lot of smiles on the Yankees. Their manager very happy. Aaron Boone smiling during the course of ball games, encouraging his team. They're building confidence in these tight ball games to lead some success in the postseason. And what about tonight's hero? Well, the obvious answer would be Garrett Cole. Their ace is on the mound. But for the Yankees, it's been a 26-man effort. Andrew Velasquez has done a good job. And Kylie Gashioka will be behind the plate tonight. Yeah, this one is gone. He might hit one tonight to help out his battery mate. And those are your keys to the game.
Let's take a look at the Yankee lineup tonight, and it's brought to you by TikTok. It starts on TikTok. LeMahieu, Rizzo, and Judge, top of the order. Batting fourth is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll play right field tonight. That allows Luke Voigt in the lineup. Joey Gallo in left field will bat fifth. He has 7 home runs this year against the A's. Voigt back in the lineup as a DH will bat 6th, batting 7th. Third baseman Gio Urshela. Kenny told you about Andrew Velasquez, the shortstop, bats 8th and batting 9th. And catching, giving Gary Sanchez the night off, it's Kyle Higashioka. He'll catch Garrett Cole. And they're going to face that man, Sean Manaea.
Numbers on Manaea. Mostly a starting pitcher, 8 and 8, 3.77. And you can see he's given up quite a few home runs, 19 and 138 in the third innings. Let's check out our pitcher scouting report. The dog days of summer. In his career, the month of August has been his worst month. He's 8 and 11 with a 5.84 ERA. That's his most losses and his highest earned run average in any month. And this month has been about the same way. He's made 4 starts. The longest one he's gone is 5 innings in any one of those 4 starts. And in that game, he gave up 7 runs and 3 home runs. But one thing he can do, he can hold down left-handed batters. They're only hitting 178 against Manaea.
Let's take a look at the defense that will be back of Manaea, and it's presented by Geico. Kemp is in the lineup today. He's in left field. Marte, good arm, good outfielder. He's in center. Kana is over and right. In the infield, it's Chapman, Andrus, Harrison, and Olsen. That's third to first. Murphy behind the plate again, catching Sean Manaea. Let's look at the game time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees. 93 degrees, but it feels like 85. Go figure. Humidity is 23%, and the wind is out of the west at 12 miles per hour. There's no chance of rain. A small crowd yesterday for the first game of the 4-game series. Doesn't look like exactly packed tonight on a Friday evening as the A's are struggling, and they're checking Manaea early.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
They're going to go get him another glove. I wonder if that was called from the Yankee bench. You know, sometimes you play with the players that move on to other teams, and they can give out some information about what you've been doing over the years. Bob Melvin doesn't seem too happy about it. He's talking to Todd Tichenor, who was the home plate umpire last night. No, that's not Todd.
I think that's Tony Randazzo.
Yeah, it is Tony Randazzo.
He's the crew chief.
Yeah. So this game is being delayed until we get a new piece of equipment out here.
Maybe it's the color of the glove.
I don't know. The last start I saw him pitch. He was wearing that glove. He was using it.
Well, let's see this glove. So right away you're getting into Manaea's head.
You know, I thought you get ejected if you do something like that.
And it's a much darker glove.
Okay. We'll see what the explanation is a little bit later on.
Because if there was a substance, Kenny, he would be ejected.
That's what I thought.
So it must be the color of the glove.
It's green.
Always interesting. You never know what you're going to see. So Manaea gets a darker green glove. The other one was a light green glove. So that either upsets him or motivates him.
What was the other? Was Kelly Green? This is Forest Green?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Or Hunter Green?
All right, so Manaea is ready, and there's the difference in the colors of the glove. LeMahieu's ready. Let's do it in Oakland. First pitch swung on, grounded up in the middle. Diving stop by Harrison. Throw to first. Beautiful play by Josh Harrison to retire LeMahieu.
Well, Manaea can celebrate right away. The fact is, we saw Harrison in left field last night, and one of the things that all the teams that he's been on, they like about him, he's very versatile. Second base might be his best position. I thought the big part of this play, not only the stop, but the throw from his knees, and he had something on it and picks up the out. Boy, highlight play right from the first pitch of the ball game. Nice stretch by Olsen on the other end.
Harrison liked it. So did Manaea. And the pitch to Rizzo is a strike.
Here's Manaea's reaction to the play. Yeah, point at him. Let him know you appreciate it. Look out. Michael, I heard you talking about another look at it. How many times is he going to make this play? He's going to be out every time. And once again, a look at the reaction from Sean Manaea. Oh.
Well, Rizzo stands right on top of the plate. And he does get hit by pitches a lot.
Yeah.
You want to try to pitch him inside, and he doesn't budge.
You know, one thing about Manaea, you know, his delivery kind of reminds me of Sid Fernandez years ago with the Mets. Kind of drops down and slings it towards the plate.
Well, his ERA is 9.77 in August. It was 3.01 through July. So Kenny detailed how much he has struggled in this month. And this will be his final August start. Check swing. Did he go? He did. 3-2.
Yeah, he's ready for it to move on to September. Here's a look at that last pitch. Yep, he did go.
Ground ball, and Rizzo slipped coming out of the box, so it's an easy play for Harrison. 2 down.
Back foot gave way. Looks like he's okay. That's the good news. That's out number 2.
So 2 down, and that brings up Judge. Had the game-winning RBI yesterday, 66 ribbies. And he singles to right field. How about this statistical quirk? Judge 66 ribbies, Stanton 66 ribbies, Gallo 66 ribbies.
You would hope that would change sometime tonight for any one of those 3, but here's a base hit for Judge. He's now reached safely in 19 consecutive games. Runs run through the opposite field. His last 3 hits to the opposite field. 2 last night and 1 tonight. There was nothing opposite about the field that Stanton hit that home run last night, except for the direction. He went directly out of here.
Judge doubted StatCast, called him out. Said he did not think that the distance that was given, which is about 430 some odd feet, was accurate. Two and 0.
Let's take a look at that home run from last night. And it was a right down the middle. He knew it as soon as he hit it. A long way to straightaway center.
That one is ripped into left field, the base hit. Looked like it had the ability to take off Andrus's glove.
If he caught it, it would have dragged him out in the left center field. That's how hard he hit it. Does anybody hit the ball harder than this guy? Wham! I don't think so.
Wow.
That's impressive. They used to say Lou Gehrig hit balls by outfielders like most guys hit them by infielders. Stanton might get into that category as well.
Here's Joey Gallo. Big 3-run home run yesterday, his 30th home run of the year. So the Yankees threatening right away. First and second, 2 outs in the top of the first inning. There's a strike. He loves to face the A's this season. Remember, he played most of the season with Texas in the same division. .345, 7 homers and 11 ribbies.
Speaking of homers, last night, Gallo connected. This one went a mere 419 feet. I don't think he got all of it. But still, yeah, life is like blowing bubbles when you hit a 3-run homer.
Two and one.
You know, Manaea did start against the Yankees back on June 20th at Yankee Stadium, and he pitched pretty well in that game. Had 11 strikeouts in 5 1/3 innings, but he gave up. The Yankees only had 3 hits. Gary Sanchez drove in both runs, and the Yankees won 2-1. It was a good game.
Nice block there by Murphy. And the count 3-1 on Gallo.
Just spikes one into the dirt. Nice shift. John Flaherty would appreciate that back in the studio. Nice stop by Murphy.
Lefty-lefty, Manaea against Gallo. Judge at second, Stanton's at first. Just underway in Oakland. Drops a changeup in there for a strike. Well, these are the numbers we told you. We gave you the ERA. The other numbers have also just bloated after the first 21 starts. Maybe it's just the dog days of August. Runners go. Swing and a miss. Got him on a change. Gallo down on strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left on base. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. First now it's the A's turn against Garrett Cole. A's starting lineup brought to you by TikTok. It starts on TikTok. Kemp, Marte, and Olsen at the top. Lowry, Harrison, and Chapman in the middle. And Chapman had a .685 OPS from April through July. That's 103 games. But in August, he's had the opposite of Manaea, a .955 OPS, so he's picked it up. Bottom third, Canna, Murphy, and Anderson. They will face the Yankee ace, Garrett Cole.
Yeah, Garrett Cole on the mound tonight for the Yankees, and you can see his numbers are all good. 12 wins and 6 losses. Let's check out our scouting report. We told you before his strong comeback from the COVID IL. He's had 2 starts. He's won them both. And 200 strikeouts on the horizon. He needs 9 more strikeouts for 200. That would be his 4th 200 strikeout season of his career. And David Coney did hold the Yankee record for most strikeouts in 23 starts into the season. Garrett Cole broke it by 2 with the 191. Coney back in 1997 had 189 strikeouts.
Have you noticed David's been off for about a week, licking his wounds? Hasn't been able to get over it. Here's Tony Kemp. Trying to get some energy at the top of the order. And the first pitch is a strike. Will Little is the home plate ump. Tony Randazzo at first. Nestor Ceja is the second base ump. And Todd Titchener, who didn't have the most pleasant day yesterday, he's at third.
Tony Kemp was not in the lineup last night. He's another one of those versatile A's players. I've seen him at second base. He's in left field tonight.
That one is looped into center field. It's going to dunk in there for a base hit in front of Judge. Spinner
just drops the head on it. Didn't get good wood, but it's well placed by Tony Kemp, making his presence known in the leadoff spot tonight.
And here's Sterling Marte. He was a tying run last night in the bottom of the ninth, stranded there when Olson grounded out to second to end the game and give the Yankees a 7-6 victory. Slider outside, 1-0.
And Marte's been a good pickup for these A's coming over from Miami to trade deadline. He hasn't been caught stealing since he's been here, 18 in a row.
Powered the fastball right by him, 1-1.
You know, you would say the fastball is the major weapon for Cole, but he's got a lot of other pitches. He's used his changeup quite a bit this year. His slider's one of the best in the league. Every once in a while, I might drop a curveball on you.
There's a fastball, gets the high strike, which the Yankees were not receiving yesterday with Titsner. Look what he's done in 25 games since coming over to the A's. He's been everything you could hope for in terms of a trade deadline acquisition. But the A's have not followed that with winning. They're 2-9 in their last 11 games.
Yeah, not many of their hitters have been swinging the bat all that well, with the exception of Marte. No swing, says Tony Randazzo, the first base umpire. Yep, I'll give him that. He held up. He was tempted.
Chopped to Urshela, and he's going to go for one. He gets it as Kemp advances to second. Take a look at the Yankee defense presented by Geico. The big guys are out in the outfield. Gallo, Judge, and Stanton left to right. That allows the Yankees to DH Voit. Infield, Urshela, Velasquez, LeMahieu, and Rizzo. That's third to first. Higashioka behind the plate, and Garrett Cole's on the mound. So Olson comes up with a runner in scoring position. One down. Last 17 games, Olson's hitting .210, 13 for 62. Overall, his numbers are good. He has 32 homers and 82 runs batted in. Having a really fine season. Foul tip the fastball into the glove of Higashioka.
Yeah, I mentioned this last night, that when a pitcher throws as hard as Cole or some of the other pitchers around the league, it's hard to get that first fastball because you're not really sure how hard he's throwing, and then all of a sudden you say, well, I'm going to have to dial it up a little bit, be a little quicker with the hands. Still not fast enough. You know, Olson's batting in the third spot in the order for the 64th consecutive game. Now, I wonder how managers make out the lineup. Do they just put his name first in the third slot and then work around it, or they start from the top and go down to the bottom?
I would put my sure things in the slot that they're always in.
You know what? I think I would do it that way too.
Slider misses inside, almost gets Olson 1-2.
That is an effective pitch. It moves him off the plate. Sometimes it makes that outside corner a little further away on this next pitch if he wants to dot it. Yeah, he tried and missed.
Now the Yankees go into this game obviously wanting to extend their winning streak, but they already know that the Rays have beaten the Orioles 6-3. So to stay within 4, Yankees need to keep winning. And it's amazing the amount of winning the Yankees have done, and they have not picked up that much ground on Tampa Bay.
You know, it's one thing about playing on the West Coast. You're looking at the other teams in the Eastern Division. If they're back east, you can figure out what you have to do on that particular night. If you can gain ground or if you're going to stay where you are.
Kenny, you know the Rays are 16-1 against the Orioles. And they play them tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah.
Kemp is at second. 2-2 count. Lays off a high fastball. 3-2 on Olsen. Now the Yankees will get their chance against the Orioles. They have 6 games left against Baltimore. And this will be the final series for the Rays against the O's.
Back in the day when there were only 2 divisions, East and West, all the East teams would go out west at the same time.
Check swing, 100 miles an hour. Did he go? Yes, he did. As Olsen down on strikes. Couldn't hold up on the fastball.
Well, you know you're going to have to be quick, and you start the bat. Then all of a sudden you figure, oh, this is not a strike. You try and hold up. Yeah, he went too far. That was an easy call for third base umpire Todd Tichenor.
And that brings up Lowry. Lowry 1 hit in his last 18 at-bats, but putting together a really good season. Didn't play last year because of injury. Hardly played at all the year before. So he returns to Oakland and doing a good job.
Tonight he's the DH. Last night he was at second base.
Kenny, I got to tell you, maybe it doesn't bother the cowbell. I apologize that it's coming over the air. It really takes a lot of the enjoyment away. They should remove those inside a ballpark.
You know what? Compared to Tropicana Field, it's quiet. I think they pass them out at the gate when people come in.
Oh, stop.
Look at the lady in front of him. You think she's happy about
no,
this?
No, she isn't. She should go get an usher.
And those Yankee fans, hey, come on. We came all the way from New York for this? Now you've made me aware of this thing.
1-1. 1-2. The drumming doesn't bother me that much. It's the cowbell. I don't know. Now you can't unhear it, right?
Yeah,
the 1-2. Served into left field. Gallo's there and puts it away and shuts down the cowbell as Kemp is stranded at second. We go to the second inning. 0-0. During the game, just tap the Edge icon on the side of your screen to access real-time interactive player and team stats. Plus, get a comprehensive play-by-play summary and check out lineups and season stats. Put yourself in the producer's chair and watch the game your way with Yes Edge. Well, this happened right before the first pitch was thrown. They took away his glove, and according to Vince Cotroneo, who was a longtime radio voice of the A's, the ocean mint colored glove is not to be allowed for Manaea, courtesy of Tony Randazzo. He wore that same glove at Yankee Stadium in June. And Cotroneo points out he used the same glove for the previous 25 starts this year. But Tony Randazzo said you can't use it. So Kelly Green is okay, Ocean Mint not.
Okay.
I wonder if the Yankees complained or if it was just the umpire.
Well, we've seen all different kinds of colored gloves out there. recently.
Yeah.
Usually they have something to do with the colors of the team, and that's green. It was green.
But I guess what they're saying, and I'm not defending it, is that it's not the color green in the A's uniform. The only thing I could think, as he gets plunked with that one, so Voit will reach first base. Looks like he's hobbling just a bit.
Yeah, this doesn't feel too good. You get hit with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh, right on the back foot, on the right foot. That's Ryan Christensen, the bench coach, checking to see if the ball did hit Voit, or checking his, actually checking on his acting skills if it didn't hit him.
Here's Giovanni Urshela. Fouled away. Now we know the Yankees have a 12-game winning streak. The longest winning streak of the year this year was 13 in a row, and it was by the A's. Remember, they started the season 1-7, and everybody was writing them off, and they reeled off 13 wins in a row after that. Also, since July 6th, the Yankees are 33-11. They've won 19 of 22, 24 of 29.
Yeah, the big thing, they continue to win series.
Swing and a miss. Urshela down on strikes.
Target is up and in. This is up and out over the plate, and Urshela can't get to it. You have two pitchers tonight that feature elevated fastballs in the zone.
Here's Andrew Velasquez. Now, we mentioned the last time the Yankees won 12 in a row was in September of 1961. That's also the last time the Yankees won 13 in a row. And as I said in the open, I was a little 8-month-old who was trying to come to grips with the fact that my head was so large and my body wasn't. Just trying to keep my balance.
Well, I remember that 61 year, and that's September. That's when Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris were going down the stretch trying to beat Babe Ruth's record. Now, Mickey had an injury and had to fall out of the race and ended up with 54 home runs. Maris did break the record with 61. Billy Crystal gave Billy Crystal an idea for a movie, and it was a good one. In fact, Mantle didn't play in the World Series that year, and the Yankees beat Cincinnati 4-1 without him. See, I remember that because I was a little older.
Yeah, I was not able to handle solid food yet. So.
Yeah, I was so much older then. I'm younger than that now.
Wow, they green lighted Velasquez on 3-0, and he swings through 3-1.
Well, that might be the first time in his career he gets a green light, 3 balls and no strikes. That's what the big boys get. They want you to leave the ballpark.
There's ball 4 nonetheless, so hit by pitch and a walk. It's first and second. And what happened here? Now it's 3-2. I guess the count was wrong. We apologize. So now we're at 3-2. Fouled away.
You know, you watch Minaya pitch and you wonder how a guy like this can struggle. He's got really good stuff. And as I said before, he's tough on left-handed hitters. But it's all about the month of August for him.
And also, Kenny, that shows that the count was 2-1 when he swung. It did make sense he'd have a green light.
Yeah.
Strike 3. Velasquez down looking.
Take a look at that last pitch. Got the call. Good glove movement by Murphy. Yeah, it was a strike. The whole thing is you got to stay out of that middle square.
So, Kenny, we're thumbing through the rule book, and Rule 3.07a said the pitcher's glove may not, exclusive of piping, be white, gray, nor in the judgment of an umpire distracting in any manner.
Okay.
I guess it's subjective since he used it for 25 starts.
You wonder if this crew has ever had a game that he's pitched.
Wouldn't you think the odds were that they did?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, umpires move around the league, and
Second inning, 0-0. Voigt's at first with 2 outs. Manaea has struck out 3 so far. 2 this inning. Hit sharply right at Chapman. He goes to short way, gets the force, and that will do it. So he pitches around the hit by pitch as the Yankees strand 1. We go to the bottom of the second. Baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by New York City Vaccine for All. Safe, free, easy. By Cadillac, visit your Tri-State Cadillac dealer and experience the ultimate in iconic luxury. And by FanDuel, more ways to win. Some of the pitchers that have pitched in this matchup, and Catfish saw it from both sides. I'm sure you've seen most of those pitchers, Kenny.
yeah, some of them, unfortunately, I did.
Catfish number retired in Oakland. Pitched the perfect game while with the Athletics. Go to the bottom of the second inning. 0-0. And we looked it up, Kenny.
Yeah.
Will Little has been behind the plate for one of Manaea's previous career starts, but it was in 2017.
Okay.
But I don't think it was Little that did it. I think it was Randazzo, the crew chief. So 1-0 on Harrison. 1-1.
Yeah, Harrison's done a good job, not only for the A's here, but even before he got traded over here, since the All-Star break, he's hitting .336. High fastball hitter.
Stanton toward the line, puts it away. I mean, what an electric pitcher Vida Blue was. In 1971, he made 39 starts, 1.82, 301 strikeouts. Opponents didn't even hit 200 against him. 24 complete games. He won the Cy Young Award and the American League MVP. And I believe that that's still one of the great trivia questions. I don't think it's been broken since. The last American League MVP that was a switch hitter. And Vida Blue was a switch hitter. I remember a night, Kenny, in 71. I mean, Vida Blue was all the rage in baseball.
Yeah.
And back then, the Yankees didn't draw big crowds to the old stadium. And he came in and they packed the place. It was so exciting. He just electrified all baseball fans. Had a great name, and he was a tremendous pitcher.
Do you remember how he pitched that night?
I think he pitched well. Yeah, I think he pitched well.
He must have. He won the Cy Young.
Yeah, he didn't have many bad games.
No, he didn't.
I looked it up. You had a triple against him, right?
I think I did. It's so long ago. I think it was the first game I faced him. He was still with Oakland. You know, he also pitched for San Francisco for the Giants for a while, too. I didn't hit many triples, so it's kind of coming back to me.
Grounded to third, backhanded by Urshela. Fires across the diamond to get Chapman.
You know, if anybody can appreciate that play, it's the guy who hit it. That's the sort of play that Chapman has made over the years that earns him gold and platinum gloves. But this is Urshela, his opponent. Ball trying to sneak down the line. Urshela would have none of it. Throws from near the third base coaching box and right on the money. Man, he's something. You're going to see some third basing in this series with Chapman and Urshela.
Did you know, Kenny,
Yeah.
that for a couple of hours, maybe almost a day, Vida Blue was a Yankee?
Oh, I think I remember that when Charlie Finley was trying to unload the whole team.
Charlie Finley
Yeah.
saw what free agency was going to be. He was not going to be able to keep his stars. He sold Raleigh Fingers and Joe Rudy to the Red Sox in June of '76 and Vida Blue to the Yankees for $1.5 million. And the commissioner, Bowie Kuhn, voided the deal.
He eventually traded Reggie to Baltimore, too.
So Rudy and Fingers went to Boston for $2 million and Blue to the Yankees for $1.5 million. Reggie's number retired with the A's and obviously retired with the Yankees.
We were talking about me hitting triples. I can't recall how many I hit, but none of them were stand-up triples. Canna dropped out of the leadoff spot. He's been hitting leadoff almost exclusively of late, but he's one of their hitters who's been struggling. 2 for his last 23.
Chopped up the middle. Velasquez fields, fires, and Rizzo can't come up with the scoop. That'll be a base hit for Canna.
Yeah, the way he's going, he'll take it any way he can get. Velasquez throwing on a run. Looked like this ball might scoot through the middle. I don't think he got a good grip on the ball. Off balance throw. I'm not so sure they would have got him anyway. As Canada's going to come up with an infield single.
Now to bring up Sean Murphy. Now we looked it up. Vida pitched at Yankee Stadium in '71 twice. Tuesday night, June 1st, he gave up 2 runs in a complete game win. And Sunday afternoon, August 15th, 4 runs in a complete game win. And that one, they drew 45,353, the second biggest crowd of the year. So maybe to my youthful eyes, I thought that was as big a crowd as you'll see at Yankee Stadium. But everybody talked about Vida Blue that year. By the way, you talked about it because you were 10 for 31 lifetime against him.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that good.
Grounded to Velasquez. This one's an easy toss to Rizzo, and that will do it. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 man left. For our younger viewers, look it up. Vida Blue was something special with the A's.
Brought to you by Montefiore. Doing more. We heard from Aaron Boone before the game on Luis Severino. We learned last night he was cleared to start a throwing program. He is back here in New York. He threw today at 60 to 70 feet. There is no schedule lined out, as Aaron Boone said. He's just going to graduate from the throwing program and hopefully get back on the mound and back into some rehab assignments, Michael.
Well, you wonder, Chris, if they're just going to run out of calendar to get him ready and especially to stretch him out as a starter. We know Kluber will pitch on Monday against the Angels in Anaheim, but Severino's still, I guess, up in the air. There he is.
Be interesting to see how he does on Monday night against the Angels.
1-0 on LeMahieu is the top of the order, up here in third. on LeMahieu. He was robbed of a base hit, opening up the game. A beautiful diving play up the middle by Harrison and threw him out from his knees. Wow, I guess that missed. And Manaya's asking Little, well, was that too far outside?
Now he's really going to have to fight his way back into the count. Murphy didn't move the glove all that much.
Three and one.
You know, one thing about Minaya, he doesn't walk around the mound all that much. He works pretty quickly. This foul ball kind of broke his rhythm right there, but
popped up shallow right center. Marte for the first out. The MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to Yankee Stadium. Buy and manage game tickets, redeem offers, access exclusive content, much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today.
and every time I look out at the center field, the seats out there, you see all those luxury boxes that were built for football, and football team's gone. Used to be a very beautiful stadium back in the day. You could see the mountains off in the distance. There's a freeway that runs behind the ballpark, and it was just created for football.
It's actually called Mount Davis, after Al Davis. And then the saddest part of it, that got the Raiders to move back from LA, and now they're gone. They're in Vegas, so that's just an albatross for this team. They want to get out of this ballpark in the worst way. And there's rumors they could end up in Vegas.
Yeah, that's true. I think members of their front office have already been to Vegas and talked to officials there and looking at sites where they might build a new ballpark. It looks kind of hazy now. I thought I read today that you know, those wildfires, that the air quality is kind of going downhill lately in Oakland.
You know, many years ago, a team playing in Vegas was looked at as taboo because there was never any admitted connection between gambling and professional sports. Well, now it's very there with apps and legalized gambling in many places. So the Raiders have moved there, and you got the Vegas Golden Knights in the NHL. They've been very successful. The Aces in the WNBA, and who knows, maybe it could be the A's, but obviously their fans want them to stay. They have a very loyal fan base.
Yeah, they do, and I think they're all up in the air. Now, they have picked a site in Oakland where they want to put the new ballpark. It's down near the water, but I think the whole deal is who's going to pay for the infrastructure, all the new roads and that you have to build to get the in and out of the ballpark.
It stings for Oakland because they lost the Warriors, who moved to San Francisco. They've lost the Raiders, and now the threat of losing the A's is also very real.
And what you lose is the title of being a big league city.
0-2 on Judge. Judge singled to right in the first inning, and Stanton also singled in the first inning, so they both extended their on-base streak. Judge 19 straight. Stanton 23 straight. So they are second and third in the American League for longest active streak. The rookie Wander Franco of Tampa Bay is 27 in a row.
Tell you what, Franco's batting third now just about every day for Tampa Bay.
He started off, slowly, but he's finding his way. He's a supreme talent. And there's the longest on base streaks. Top 3. The 0-2. Chase the pitch up and out of the zone, and Judge goes down on strikes. Yankees go down in order. And will the A's stay in Oakland? They'll be here for the bottom of the 3rd. Brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicle of the Yankees. Tonight's picture was submitted by Alex, who enjoys watching and cheering on the Yankees with his dog, Archie. Handsome dog, Archie. Look at him. I think he's a golden retriever. Gorgeous. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. Post your picture to social media. Reflect your love for the Yankees, and we might spotlight you in a future game. Always a big Yankee presence in Oakland. They even sit with Oakland fans sometimes. As we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Second game of this 4-game set.
You know, one of the goals of a starting pitcher, when you begin to get, you want to make sure your team scores first.
A lot of room, but Rizzo runs out of it.
One thing you notice here in Oakland, too, there are no guards in front of the dugouts here because they're so far away from the action. If you get hit with a ball in the dugout in Oakland, you deserve to be hit.
And the reason it's configured like that is because the Raiders used to play there. 0-2. I guess this was the last multi-purpose stadium, right, Kenny?
Ooh. Now we're in a stadium. Is that a trivia question for them?
No, that was just off the top of my mind.
Okay. Yeah, they've kind of gone by the wayside.
Yeah. Now, you could say Yankee Stadium is a multi-purpose stadium because tomorrow NYCFC is going to play here.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a live look at the stadium.
What kind of lights on for us tonight?
Not for us. Popped up. Long run for Rizzo. He retires Elvis Andrus. And speaking of NYCFC, tomorrow night, don't miss the next NYCFC match on Yes as the boys in blue face off against the first place New England Revolution at Yankee Stadium. Coverage starts at 7:30 on Yes and the Yes app, and NYCFC coverage will directly follow Yankees post-game coverage after Game 3 of this series. Now I'm going to warn you, Kenny.
Tell me.
So tomorrow we'll see Joe Tolleson.
Yeah.
And he enjoys.
Yeah, okay.
And be prepared to be happy, because you can't ever be sad with the enjoy around. He's a lightning bolt of energy and happiness.
You know, the last time I was here, I met him. And you're absolutely right.
Perfectly named, too.
Yeah. Joy to the world.
Yeah. He has a show, yeah. The 1-1. No bite on that knuckle curve. 2-1.
Now, if I remember correctly, during the series in New York in June, Kemp had a big series, didn't he? Didn't he hit a couple home runs?
Yep. Driven into center field and deep. Going back, Judge. He has room on the track. Makes the play right near the 400-foot sign.
He gave it a ride. But like I said, it's tough to get him out of center field in Oakland. I said that last night. And then, of course, Stanton hit one almost through the concrete. Judge with plenty of room, played that correctly, got back to where the ball thought it was going to come down, got underneath it, make the catch.
Now, we know that Judge is a plus defender and right. And maybe you agree or not, Kenny. I think he's done an outstanding job in center. He looks so comfortable. He covers a lot of ground. And he has not really made any plays that you'd say, oh, he shouldn't be out there.
Yeah. He's a good athlete. I mean, To me, he could be a tight end. He can be a power forward. Well, in this day and age, maybe a point guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Line drive, a base hit in front of Gallo. So, a 2-out single for Marte. Now, obviously, a threat to go. He has 40 stolen bases on the year, and he's 18 for 18 since coming to the A's.
Yeah, those 40 steals lead the major leagues. Breaking ball kind of hung. And now he's on, and now he's a running threat, especially in a scoreless ball game.
And here is Matt Olson. The most in the first 25 games with the team since Vince Coleman joined the Mets.
So Vince Coleman made his presence known right away.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Coleman came to the Mets after the Cardinals, right? Yeah, that's where where he had the tarp incident.
Mm-hmm.
In those days at the stadium in St. Louis, they had automatic tarp, and he was standing in front of it, rolled over his ankle. And I think it was before a World Series game, and he couldn't play.
Can you imagine? Olson struck out in the first inning. You told me the stat earlier, Kenny. I can't find it. Olson does not have good numbers against.
No. 20 at bats, 13 strikeouts.
One and two.
And you know that plays on your mind as a hitter. You get 2 strikes and you're thinking, I've been here before. A high, hard one. Put it up there again. See if he'll swing at it.
Missed outside with a change.
Yeah, that could be setting up the next pitch here. I got a feeling Marte might be going on this pitch.
Wants the fastball outside. Couldn't hold on to the foul ball. He'll do it again, and Kemp, or should I say Marte, was staying put at first on that one.
Yeah, he had a false start. I think the runway wasn't smooth enough. Yeah, he slipped. Yeah, he was thinking about it. What do you think Rizzo said to him? You still here? All business out on the mound.
Checked the swing. He was hit with a pitch, but he went around. So he strikes out. Marte is rounding second, heading to third. But that's the third out anyway. He's safe at third, but if he went around, then that's out number 3 with a strikeout. And all the other stuff is eyewash.
If the third base umpire said he went around, then he is out. Doesn't matter what happened from this point on. Remember, Marte started at first base.
Definitely got the Blassie part of the leg.
Yeah, he got hit. But the swing supersedes the hit by pitch.
Well, we saw Titchener actually said he went around. So
yeah. And he's right. He did.
And he is out. I don't know what the discussion was about once Titchener said he went around. Because the swing supersedes the hit by pitch. Look at the Bay Bridge, the eastern end. As we go to the 4th inning, 0-0. Well, as Giancarlo Stanton strides to the plate, we'll take a look, thanks to StatCast Google Cloud, at his last 8 games, Ken.
Wow. Singles a couple, doubles a couple, 5 home runs, 333 batting average, OPS way up there, 1382, and 9 runs batted in, 9 hits. Spreading it all over the ballpark.
Audi scoreboard, 0-0 here in the 4th inning. There it goes. Don't move. See ya. Oh, what a shot. Wow. A home run for Stanton. That landed somewhere near San Francisco. It's 1-0 Yanks. 472 feet.
Oh, my goodness. That should count for 2 home runs. And, Michael, it's not that he hits home runs. It's an effortless swing. Some kind of strength for this man. 472. Well, now that's the longest home run hit by a Yankee since StatCast.
Gallo pops it up.
Here in Oakland.
Harrison puts it away, 1 down. Goodness, what a shot.
He just bludgeons the ball. Oh. Jeez.
The second deck.
Mania. At least it wasn't a cheapie.
That's a strong man.
2 of them. How do you do that?
Boyd takes high.
And like I said last night, when you hit one like this and they ask you, did you get all of it? You said, nah, I could have got more.
Did you just see Wade? He turned his hat sideways and had this goofy look like, I can't believe what I just saw. Watch this.
Stanton now has a 4-game homer streak going.
That one is ripped deep to center field, and that ball is gone. A home run for Voit, and the Yankees lead 2-0.
Well, there's been a display of power in this inning.
We'll get you later. Bring it.
Gets the leg down. Boom. Pitch in the middle of the plate. Adios. No doubt about it. It had the sound, and Marte gave up on it really quick.
Isn't it amazing, though, Kenny? I mean, Voit just crushed that ball. And he deserves a drink. But it's like small in comparison to what Stanton just did. Grounded to Harrison. 2 away. Oof.
Yeah, I mentioned last night, since StatCast has been, what, 2015 they brought it in?
Mm-hmm.
The longest home run by a Yankee hit here was Judge at 467. Stanton has taken over first place for a Yankee in this ballpark. 472.
Velasquez grounds to short. Andrus. And that'll do it. You like home runs? You want to see long home runs? You want to see hard hit home runs? Settle back. First, Stanton puts a satellite into orbit. Wow. Off the Bay Bridge. And then Luke Voit said, oh yeah? Well, not as far, but still a home run. 2-0 Yankees. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. Jed Lowry digs in. Garrett Cole has a 2-0 lead. So Stanton is now homered in every single game so far on this road trip. Both games in Atlanta and both games here in Oakland. And it's the first time that Stanton has had a home run streak of 4 or more games as a Yankee. Third time overall. And the 472 is the longest home run by a Yankee this year and the 7th longest by a Yankee since StatCast started in 2015. And as Kenny told you, the longest here in the Oakland Coliseum. Since 2015, again, the advent of StatCast, he has 9 home runs tracked at 470 or more feet. No other player has more than 4. Remember, he's missed a good part of time with injuries, too. Kenny, this is the Stanton that we saw in the postseason last year.
Oh, this is the Stanton they saw in Miami when he was the MVP.
Mm-hmm. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Lowry down on strikes.
Well, Garrett Cole off to a good start here in the 4th inning. Blazing a fastball by Jed Lowry. He's consistently been 98, 99, 100 tonight. You know, one thing about going out west to play, and you know, the teams from the East Coast, this time of year they go out to Oakland, they go to Anaheim. Most of the time, the weather's much more comfortable this time. You're not dealing with the humidity. What'd you say tonight it was there?
It was over 90, but they said it felt like 87.
Yeah, so the humidity's low.
That one is wrapped into center field. Judge on the run. He's going to turn and play it off the wall. Harrison is going for 2. He's going to make it.
Well, Harrison, I told you, he's been swinging a hot bat, and he had a couple of hits last night. Here he runs one over the head of Aaron Judge. It was more of a line drive than a high fly ball. And once again, it's a pitch up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up above the belt. Judge plays it nicely on the carom, but Harrison has himself a 2-base hit. Yeah, you definitely got to get the ball down against Josh Harrison.
Here's Chapman with a runner on second and 1 out. Slider misses outside. 1-0. Nice pitch that clips the outside corner. 1-1.
You know, Chapman's known for his power and his good fielding. His average is down this year. He's second in strikeouts. 163 times he's struck out this year. Only Joey Gallo has struck out more. Oof. Look out. I think earlier this year Chapman was hit by a pitch. In fact, the A's batters, they've been hit more than any other team. He's thinking, I'm going to get that slider. No, it's not. It's a fastball up and in. Put him in a revolving door.
Three and 1 on Chapman. Harrison at second with 1 out. And he missed by a lot with that slider, so a walk to Chapman. And that'll bring up Mark Canha.
It's the first walk handed out by Cole.
Canha had an infield single to short in the second. Kind of a chopper up the middle that Velasquez fielded and threw in the dirt, and Rizzo couldn't come up with the scoop, but probably would have beaten it out anyway. Yankees would love to have one hit into DP lane right here as Cole will get out of the inning. Strike. Two 2-0 Yankees. Loud home runs by Stanton and Voit. 0-2.
You're talking about hitters being hit by pitches. Canha's been hit more than anybody in the major leagues this year, 22 times. Jeez. I don't think I was hit that many times in my whole career.
People are afraid to hit you.
Andy Murray's up next. They're going to put me on base.
And they were afraid of that, too.
Yeah.
The 0-2. Strike 3. Fastball right down the middle. 2 away.
Yeah, Canha's been struggling. 3 for his last 25. He had to be looking for something else to take a pitch like that.
Isn't that kind of the cardinal sin, though? I mean,
letting a fastball go by?
I mean, you've got to be working off a fastball.
You shouldn't be guessing with 2 strikes either.
Right. Here's Sean Murphy. He grounded to short in the second. Yankees lead 2-0, and Cole steps off. He wants Higashioka to go through the signs again. Got away with a high slider there. Oh, what a stab by Higashioka.
I think there was a bit of a cross up there. Yep, he got his glove up way too late, but he did get it. I think he was expecting a slider and immediately goes out. Now there's a runner at second base, so there can be confusion in signs sometimes. Harrison's been out there a long time too. Now they're back on the same page. You know who's the happiest person that he was able to catch that ball? Will Little, the home plate umpire, because that was destined for him.
One and two. Harrison at second, Chapman's at first, 2 men out. Bottom of the fourth inning, 2-0 Yanks. And the pitch. Upstairs. 2-2. Well, they're certainly working Cole's pitch count.
Yeah.
He's at 68.
I don't think he quite has the fastball command tonight. He's missed several upstairs. I mean, it just shows you how tough he is to hit. You know, the A's have left men on base every inning so far.
Strike three. Murphy down looking. 3 strikeouts for Cole in the inning. The A's strand 2. We'll go to the 5th inning. It is 2-0 Yankees right here on Yes. Thank you, Mike. Around the majors, part of the Tampa Bay hot streak, Wander Franco, 314 during a 27-game on-base streak. Max Scherzer seems like he likes the Dodgers. Salvador Perez, what a year he's having. The Royals veteran catcher, 35 homers, 86 ribbies, hitting .272. Jonathan India, the same average at 17 home runs and 59 ribbies this season. And he is the favorite for the Rookie of the Year in the National League.
How about the Reds? They still hold a wild card?
Yeah, they passed the Padres,
yeah,
who just got swept by the Dodgers, so came out of nowhere. And I give them credit that a lot of people thought that they would sell off at the trade deadline. They tried to improve their bullpen, and they did. Chopped to first. It's a foul ball.
How about Scherzer the other night? 10 strikeouts, no walks.
It's pretty good.
But I thought I saw the last note under his picture there. The Dodgers are 17-3 since they got him.
I believe so, yes. And Trey Turner.
You know, okay.
Two and one.
Town should get something that he can really lean on here. We tried. You know, Higashioka, he might have a low batting average, but 16 of his 26 hits this year for extra bases, 8 doubles and 8 home runs. So he's not getting cheated when he's going to swing the bat.
Still 2-2. That one is wrapped into left center field. It's a base hit. Cutting over is Marte. And stopping at first with a big turn is Kyle Higashioka. That's a nice play by Marte, but a leadoff single by Higashioka.
Yeah, he hit that one pretty hard. I thought we had another double. Thought he was going to get this one in the gap. Look, that might have been a changeup. He stayed right with it. Boom. Yeah, Marte does a good job with his speed to get over and cut it off. And, you know, you don't want to get thrown out at second base leading off an inning. Take the single. Hold on for the top of the lineup. Yeah, I thought I saw some slippage there. Yep, coming out of the... that's the difference. He would have had a double. Or maybe not. The Yankees are getting better swings off of Manoah. Of course, last thing, I don't know how you get a better swing than Stanton's, or Voigt's for that matter.
LeMahieu is 0 for 2 in this game, grounded to second and fly ball to center.
He's looking for his first hit of the series. He was 0 for 5 last night. It doesn't happen to him very often.
He's 7 for his last 33. Late on that one. Still 0-2. One and two.
We mentioned that Manaea, in his last 4 starts, he's only gone 5 innings once, so he's trying to complete the 5th here tonight. Another good swing.
Two and two.
You just saw that shot of the center fielder Marte playing towards right center. Of course, we know that LeMahieu is very adept at hitting the ball to the opposite field, but if you hang something to him, the left fielder is going to get some business.
Grounded through for a base hit. Back-to-back singles to open up the 5th inning. The Yankees have runners on first and second and nobody out.
Getting better swings. Looked like a changeup and a high one. Pulled it. No chance for Chapman. Even less of a chance for Andrus.
That brings up Rizzo. Rizzo with a ground ball to second, ground ball to short. First and second, nobody out here in the 5th. Yankees lead 2-0 as they're looking for their 13th straight win. Rizzo 2 for his last 23.
When you're playing as well as the Yankees are right now, Michael, as Diolis Guerra gets up in the bullpen, you, as a team, you expect to win every single day. You just don't know how it's going to happen. Somebody's going to step up and do something big and contribute towards a winning effort. Like a little slider down and away.
Oh, and 2 on Rizzo. Right in on the hands and foul back. Judge is on deck.
It might be a satellite image of where Stanton's ball landed.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Rizzo down on strikes. 1 away.
Strikeout number 5 for Manoah. Little slider cut away and can't reach it. And not happy. Manaea.
So Rizzo continuing to struggle. 2 for his last 24, and that brings up Judge. Judge is 1 for 2. Singled in the first and struck out in the third. Higashioka at second. LeMahieu is at first. One and 0. $80 pitches for Manaea. You talk about speeding up the pace of the game and the constant change of signs with a runner at second base. It slows it down so much that looking at the card, and if they come up with that electronic device that they're talking about, that is going to, I mean, really accelerate the pace of the game, because the catcher will hit a button on his wrist and then it will vibrate in the cap of the pitcher, who'll know what pitch to throw without trying to hide it from the runner at second.
Is that what they're talking about?
Yes. One and 2.
We're getting closer and closer to being a video game. You gonna have robo-umps next?
Baseball with the Jetsons. First and second, runners lead, 1 man out. The 1-2 to Judge. 2 and 2.
That one hung a little bit, and he had a good swing at it.
Again, looking at the card to see the change in signs.
Yep, there you go.
Most guys keep it in their hat. He's keeping the card in the back pocket.
Now, what happens when you get the pitch clock?
You're right.
Yeah, what goes on there?
But the thing that's unclear about that, Kenny, is with runners on base, I don't know if you can dictate that a pitcher throws the ball in 12 seconds or 15 seconds.
I think that's. I think you're right. They decided when you can take as much time as you want when men get on base.
That one is driven to center field and deep. Going back is Marte on the track. At the wall, leaps. See ya! A 3-run home run for Judge. And the Yankees lead 5-0.
Well, we talked about the Yankee power of late. And it looked like a high changeup, and Judge knew what to do with it. Yet another effortless type swing. And the power show continues for the New York Yankees. Marte can't get it. Good effort, but comes up short.
Well, that is going to do it for Manaea. Giving up 3 home runs to the Yankees. He's trailing 5-0, and they go to the bullpen. Coverage cam, and the coverage cam has been all over Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, he's been hot on this trip. As Michael said, he's homered in every single game. Now, one thing you'll notice about these 4 home runs, each one is longer than the previous one. That is last night. That's a pretty good blast. And this is tonight, the granddaddy of the 4.
Guerra is in, and he will deal to Stanton outside 1-0. 38th game, about a strikeout per inning with 13 walks.
Well, Manaea didn't make it out of the 5th inning.
That one is ripped to left field. Going back is Kemp, and he makes the play on the run for the second out.
I think he hit that off the end of the bat. And still put a charge into it. Yep, a little off the end.
So here's Joey Gallo. He is 0 for 2 in this one. Struck out and popped to second. Yankees lead 5-0. And he tries a push bunt against the shift. Foul ball.
Well, we've seen Gallo do this before and pick up a hit, but not with 2 outs and nobody on.
Gallo 2 for his last 16. And there's a great story in The Athletic today by Lindsay Adler, where she had an extensive interview with Gallo, and he accepts the player that he is. And he said, you've got to see beyond the strikeouts, because if you look inside the numbers and what's really important, I help teams win. I get on base. I hit home runs. He said, yeah, I know I strike out, and I tried to change earlier in my career, and I'm just not the same player.
Did he throw any? He plays very, very well on defense.
He did not. Lindsay talked to him and talked to his dad, and just that he's always been that player. He always had a propensity to lift the ball and hit home runs, and he's not going to change the way he plays. It's just better numbers that might look more aesthetically pleasing, but he knows that people that know the game and the way the game is played now know that he brings extreme value to a team. It's just a really good story. 1-2. Fly ball, left center, and deep. Going back, Marte, turning, looking, he's going to play it off the wall. Fires into second, and Gallo's there with a double.
There's your bunt. Almost hit it out. Well, he really went down and got that. That might have been out of the strike zone. Yeah, hitter as strong as Gallo. All he has to do is get good wood on it, and it needs, about halfway up the wall in left center.
So here's Luke Voigt. "5-0 Yankees." So both Stanton and Judge have homered in this game, and the Yankees are 11-1 all time when they homer in the same game, including the playoffs. The only game they've lost, Garrett Cole was out in the bullpen. The only game they've lost was the Field of Dreams game, and that's the last time the Yankees lost.
That seems like eons ago.
Yep. Now, one note to make about Gallo when he tried to bunt. He has 5 bunt hits this year. That's the second most of the majors, behind the 6 by Cesar Hernandez. Time is called.
Yeah, but the difference between those two players is like night and day. Cesar, that's part of his game.
Yep.
Gallo is making it a part of his game.
Rounded foul. Take a look at Voigt's home run in the 4th inning on StatCast by Google Cloud. 110.2 off the bat, 437 feet. About 900 feet of home runs by the Yankees in that inning. Jack LaLanne action by Garrett Cole. And jumping jacks to 1-2 outside, 2-2.
You might have to explain who Jack LaLanne is.
All right, how about Richard Simmons?
That's a little closer. This has been a long inning. Maybe he's just trying to stay loose.
Two. Missed inside, 3-2. Runners will go. There they go, the 3-2, swing and a miss. Voigt down on strikes. But the Yankees put a 3 spot on the board, and they do it with Aaron Judge's 28th home run of the year. RBIs number 67, 68, 69. We're halfway through. It's 5-0 Yanks.
To win big cash prizes every game day with Yes Pick and Play. New free-to-play game on Yes app. Just open the app, tap the Play tab, and make your predictions before every Yankees game. Play the perfect game, and you could win the $25,000 jackpot. So get in on the action for free with Yes Pick and Play on the Yes app.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Yankees lead the A's 5-0. And Elvis Andrus will lead off against Garrett Cole, who deals a pitch low, 1-0. Andrus fouled out to Rizzo. That was in the 3rd inning in his only at bat. 1-1. Now fastball a little slower than usual for Cole, 96 miles an hour. That one is up the middle and through for a base hit.
Didn't quite get the slider where he wanted it. Andrus took advantage. This one kind of spins, and it's up, first of all, about belt high. And just eludes Mayu and into center field for the hit. It's only the second time the A's have had the leadoff man on. It was Kemp in the first inning with a leadoff single.
Kemp was 2 for 8 in the series here in New York against the Yankees, and those 2 were home runs, including game-winning home run off Wandy Peralta. And that one's a base hit into center field. Andrus will round second. He's going to third, and the throw will come into second. So first and third, and nobody out for the A's here in the bottom of the 5th.
Kemp with his second hit, multi-hit game going. Looked like a changeup, and didn't have quite enough dive to it. And he gets it through. He gets it through the shift. Take a look at Andrus. Make sure the ball gets through. Realize he has time, and he's got the speed, and he cruises on into third base.
So Kemp with 2 hits. And now first and third, Yankees play back for the double play. The only one in is Urshela. And here's Marte. 1-0. Marte grounded to third and then singled to left.
Yeah, he would be a tough guy to double up. Unless he hits the ball really hard at somebody.
That one's popped up. Is there room for Rizzo? He drifts over and he makes the play. And that's exactly what Cole needed. 1 down.
Gonna be a little late on the swing. You see him try and bring his arms in to get the barrel of the bat to the ball. Instead, popped up into foul territory. Rizzo, all kinds of room over here in foul territory and in the Coliseum. I think you pointed out last night they've never had a batting champion. That's one of the reasons. All those foul balls get caught.
There's Matt Olson. He has struck out twice against Cole. To add insult to injury, got hit on the leg in the third inning, but couldn't hold up. So he was trying to check his swing, and it's ruled a strikeout ahead of the hit by pitch. Olson 0 for his last 9. Gets the call there, 1-1. Fastball just misses off the outside corner, 2-1.
You notice that Cole shook off. Went with the changeup.
And it was the right call, 2-2.
You know, you saw Higashioka look over to the dugout. Sometimes you're looking for suggestions as to what to call, but it's ultimately up to the pitcher as to what he wants to throw.
Now the Coliseum, it's kind of dark on the field. It really is. And you can see that what Higashioka has done since the game began is he's painted nail polish on his fingers, white nail polish, so that Cole could better see the signs.
Yeah, particularly in the outfield, like straightaway center field, You get out near that center field wall, and all of a sudden it starts. You lose some lighting out there.
They cannot come to an agreement. Finally, they do. 2-2.
That was location. They went with the fastball. The first call was the fastball away, and he didn't want to put it out there. So eventually they got back to the fastball inside.
This is how he's pitched to him. 6 pitches so far. Now, do they send Kemp on 3-2 with 1 out? They do not. Pitch fouled away.
And first of all, they're down 5-0. Second of all, if Bob Melvin, the manager, knows that Olson has had a heck of a time trying to get hits off of Cole in his career with a lot of strikeouts.
It's the fastball inside again. Too far inside, so a walk to Olson, and that's going to load the bases with 1 out for Jed Lowry. There's no one warming in the Yankee bullpen. 83 pitches for Cole. Conference on the mound. Joely Rodriguez beginning to stretch, as is Holmes. But no one's throwing just yet. Kenny said earlier, it does not seem like he has great fastball command, but his stuff is so good he's been pitching around it. But at one point you might get burned by that. Now there's no place to put anybody. Bases loaded, 1 man out. Yankees playing for the double play with Lowry at the plate. Yankees lead 5-0. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, 0-1. Lowry, 37 years old, splitting time at second with Josh Harrison, splitting time at designated hitter with Mitch Moreland. He's the DH tonight, batting cleanup. And he drops that curve in there for a strike, 0-2.
Maybe realizing fastball command is not there. Let's move to something else. And those 2 quality breaking ball pitches.
Andrus at third, Kemp at second, Olson's at first. The 0-2. Swing and a foul ball. Still 0-2.
3 straight hooks.
Now at this point, this is the batter that the A's want up. He's hitting .358 with runners in scoring position this year. $5-0 Yankees. They're up 6-0 last night. The A's came back to tie it. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Big strikeout for Garrett Cole. 2 away.
All those hooks set up the fastball up and out of the zone, just above the strike zone. And once again, just powerful stuff on by an Oakland A's hitter. 6 strikeouts now for Garrett Cole. He's 3 away from 200.
All right, so here is Harrison, dangerous. He's 1 for 2. He doubled over the head of Judge in center field in the 4th inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Swing and a miss on a slider. 0-1.
You can sense that Cole is reaching back for a little extra here. He's gotten in trouble. This is the best opportunity to score for the A's in the game tonight. Although they've had men on base, they've left men on base in every inning.
One and one. Laid off the change. A's in desperate need of a win as they're falling out of wild card contention with the 2-9 streak they're on. They've lost 5 games in a row. Line drive and caught by Urshela. He took a 2-run single away from Josh Harrison. A quick, lightning move to the left side. He jokes around with Cole, but Cole has to take a deep breath as the A's leave the bases loaded. 5-0 lead, but the A's almost cut into it with this.
Yeah, Josh Harrison has been the hottest hitter on the A's in this series, and he almost snuck one into the left field for a hit. But Urshela makes the play. There's a reaction of Cole. And watch this, 2 former teammates, and still showing some love.
And you could tell that Cole was relieved. He had a big smile in the dugout, which he's always with the game face when he's pitching. And he's back to the game face. But he's given the Yankees 5 shutout innings. And Gio Urshela, of course, leads off. 1-0. Urshela is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground ball to second. Two and 0. Bottom third of the Yankee order here in the 6th. As the Yankees are trying to pick up their 13th straight win. Fly ball right field. Canna is there. 1 away.
Yeah, we're getting to the what we like to call it, Michael, the tack-on portion of the game. You have the lead, you tack on a few more, put it a little further out of reach.
You know, Kenny, we keep talking about, you know, they've won 12 in a row going for 13, but over a stretch of 44 games, they're 33-11. That's an extraordinary pace that you couldn't keep up for the whole season. But the reason I bring that number up, that's since July 6th. So they go 33-11. That one's drilled deep to right field. But Canna is there and hung up there. Got it off the end of the bat. 2 away. The Yankees have only gained a game and a half on the Rays after going 33-11.
Yeah, that's the Rays are playing at a tremendous pace as well. And it gets to the point where you might have to do it yourself. But the problem is, they only have 3 games left.
Right, so you have to get to within at least 3. Right now it's 4. The Rays have already beaten the Orioles tonight, and they're 16-1 against Baltimore this year.
Yeah, there's a difference right there.
Here is Higashioka. Guerra deals. 0-1. Another strike, 0-2. Diolis Guerra on in relief of Sean Manaea. Cole is locked in on something. Watching video there. The 0-2. Upstairs, 1-2. And LeMahieu is on deck. Grounded to third. Chapman gobbles it up across the diamond, and Guerra works a 1-2-3 inning as the Yankees go down in order. We go to the bottom of 6. Cole's coming out for more. Visit your Tri-State Audi dealer and experience a fully electric Audi e-tron today. We go back to last night, Kenny.
Yeah, we do. And Aroldis Chapman trying to close it out, and he does. Matt Olson's going to ground out or door to LeMahieu, and that is an electric moment because it's a milestone moment for Aroldis Chapman in his illustrious career.
300th save with the Reds, the Cubs, and the Yankees, twice with the Yankees. So 300 out of 338 chances. 977 strikeouts and 590 in a third innings pitched, and opponents hit just 163 against him. Montefiore scoreboard at 5-0. Yankees lead the A's, and Matt Chapman will lead off against Garrett Cole. Just missed off the outside corner, 1-0.
Get the feeling this might be Cole's last inning, coming up on 100 pitches.
2-0. A.J. Puck, one of the 3 lefties in the bullpen, getting ready. Reno. He's put up 5 zeros, but he has not been as sharp as when he's really on.
Yeah, the A's have left 8 men on base through 5 innings.
Gets that strike called, 3-1. And the pitch. Foul back to the screen, 3-2. Matt Chapman 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. And Cole deals. Swing and a miss at the slider. 1 away. It's time for trivia of the 31 Major League pitchers with 300 or more career saves. Aroldis Chapman is the 4th left-hander. Who are the other 3?
I think I know 2 of them.
I'm thinking of one. Was he born in New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one. The other one might have pitched for did pitch for the Yankees. Who I'm thinking of.
And the pitch to McKenna is a strike. Got the curveball in. McKenna is 1 for 2, infield single, and he struck out looking.
No, I know 2. I might know all 3. Okay.
So Peralta is up. I think another one actually played across town.
I think I've got all 3 of them now.
Okay.
All right.
Well, at least 2 played across town.
Yeah.
So 0-2 on Canna. And the pitch. Fouled away.
Yeah, it's definitely a bigger crowd than it was last night. You getting into Friday night now?
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. I would think that people don't have to go to work back east here tomorrow. They stay up a little later tonight. Yeah, he went.
Did he go? Yes, he did. So Canna down on strikes.
Strikeout number 199 for Cole this year. Mark Canna.
His 8th strikeout of this game, and he's punched out by Tony Randazzo. So that brings up Sean Murphy. Drops in the curve for strike. Well, Cole certainly seems the finish line. He has 101 pitches. This will be his final inning. The 0-1 upstairs, 1-1. Yankees lead 5-0. Home runs by Stanton, Voit, both solo shots, and a 3-run home run by Judge.
Nice play by Mark Kotsay. From a big league outfielder. I think he played a little first base too. Cal State Fullerton. Yeah.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 200 of the year. He strikes out the side. 9 on the game. And 24 starts to reach 200 strikeouts. That's the fewest in franchise history. Previous, David Cone did it in 25 starts in '97. We go to the 7th. Yankees Baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by NYU Langone Health. Manage your health care from anywhere with the NYU Langone Health app. And by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play. There's the Oakland Coliseum. It's had many names over the years. And they've had some championship teams in that ballpark as well. Some really all-time great teams. Cadillac scoreboard, top of the 7th inning. Yankees 5-0 over the Athletics. And A.J. Puck, in his 8th game of the year, will face the top of the Yankee order. So 200 strikeouts for Cole. And he is the American League strikeout leader ahead of Robbie Ray, who has 198. And there's a strike to LeMahieu.
Yeah, I think I mentioned now it's the 4th time in his career he's had 200 or more strikeouts in a season.
And 1-1. Second big league season for A.J. Puck, 26 years old. Missed all of last season with a left shoulder sprain. The ground ball to Andrus. 1 away. Now he's had shoulder problems, Kenny. Left bicep strain, a lot of arm stuff, and he has lowered his arm slot since his last stint in the bigs. He dropped it by 4 to 6 inches, and now his velocity is back into the high 90s again. And Bob Melvin said it looks a lot freer for him. He's the 6th overall pick in the 1st round in 2016 out of the University of Florida. And they thought he was going to be a big-time starter, and he's kind of been moved into the bullpen.
Mm-hmm. So he's a former Gator.
He pitched one game at the beginning of the year, went right back on the IL with a left bicep strain. That knocked him out for a couple of months. Then came back and was pitching in AAA, but recently got called up. So
gave up a big home run the other day.
Two and one on Rizzo.
He came in relief, and I think the first pitch he threw, Donovan Solano, the Giants just hit a 2-run homer and erased a 1-run deficit for the Giants.
That one is lined into center field. It's a base hit for Rizzo as Marte goes down on one knee. And Rizzo really is not neutralized that much by lefty pitching. Picks up his first hit of the night.
Puts a good stroke on this one. Center cut, center field. Base hit. Nice balanced swing.
That brings up Aaron Judge. He had a 3-run home run his last time up. It was his 28th home run of the year. And that's his most in a season since he had 52 in 2017. He had 27 in 2018 and 27 in 2019. So he's broken through that. And now at 28, still over a month to go. That one is ripped into center field, but Marte is there and puts it away for the second out.
I think some of the reason for the lower home run totals is the injury factor over the years. This year he's been just about injury free.
Here is Stanton. 2 for 3. Just an absolutely annihilated home run in the 4th inning, over 470 feet into the second deck in left center field. His 24th of the year. Looking at the strike call. Let's take a look at that again.
Quick to the ball. I'll tell you, those people didn't expect to get a baseball that far away from home plate.
No, they thought they'd have to buy one. 1-0. 1-1. Two and one.
Let's see how careful Puck is with Stanton here. He's behind on the count. Left-hand hitter's up next.
Goes with the slider, a little bit low, 3-1. There's the lefty hitter, Joey Gallo. Fouled away, 3-2.
Another good swing.
And Joely Rodriguez will be in to pitch the bottom of the 7th. 3-2. Another foul ball, still 3-2. Rizzo was going 3-2 and 2 outs. Grounded to short. Andrus will get Stanton, and that'll do it in the 7th. No runs a hit, 1 man left. Time for the stretch in Oakland. It's 5-0 Yanks. For the Yankees, 0-6-0 for the A's. They talked about Cole, 6 innings, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts, 200 on the season. Now Sean Manaea last year just went out into the 5th. The home runs, Stanton's was mammoth, 472 feet, and Aaron Judge a 3-run home run in the 5th inning, and Luke Voigt also a home run in the 4th inning. And there's a lot of distance in the 4th inning, over 900 feet of home run between the two of them. Cadillac scoreboard 5-0 Yankees over the Athletics. Joely Rodriguez will take over for Garrett Cole. And there's a strike. That one is driven into center field, and Brett Gardner, who just came in, puts it away for the first out. Well, Aaron Judge moves from center to right. Stanton gets the rest of the night off. And with the lefty Rodriguez in, Chad Pinder is going to pinch hit for Tony Kemp. Inside with the fastball. Check his swing. 2-0.
Pinder's been an effective pinch hitter this year, 5 for 9, including a home run off the bench.
Kemp was 2 for 3 tonight. (3-0) on the pinch hitter, Pinder. Just missed the outside corner, so Pinder with a pinch hit walk. All right, here's the answer to that trivia question. 31 big league pitchers with 300 or more career saves. Aroldis Chapman, the 4th left-hander. Kenny, who are the other 3?
I think it was John Franco, Billy Wagner, and Randy Barnes.
There you go.
Yep.
Here is Starling Marte. Pitches low. 1-0. Well, looks like the Bears have a touchdown lead. 17-10 on the south side of Chicago.
Well, they say it's the baddest part of town. Now, believe it or not, years ago, Chicago did have 2 football teams.
The Cardinals.
Yeah,
right?
the Cardinals and the Chicago Bears.
Cardinals have hopped around cities, I'll tell you that.
Next stop, Honolulu.
2-1 on Marte, who's 1 for 3. And Chapman's probably not going to be pitching tonight. He's sitting in the dugout. He's pitched 3 out of the last 4 games. The 2-1. 2-2.
You know, years ago in the Pacific Coast League, Honolulu was in the lead. They were a Pittsburgh affiliate. And teams would go over there and stay for like a week or 10 days and play their whole schedule, road schedule with them, and then they'd come back to the mainland.
Pretty sweet road trip.
Yeah.
2-2 inside.
Pittsburgh figured it out. That's a long way from Pittsburgh to call somebody up. And there's probably a lot of guys say, I don't want to go.
You get called into the manager's office going, nah, I'm good. Chad Green getting ready.
Mahalo.
3-2. Grounded through for a base hit past the diving Velasquez into left field. So Pinder moves to second.
Yeah, Marte's been swinging a good bat. But the A's, as far as making pickups and trades, they've got a couple guys that have helped them pretty much in Marte and Josh Harrison.
And Matt Blake will come out and talk to his left-hander. We've got the dangerous Matt Olson coming up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk tonight, 2 strikeouts against Cole.
Now, did you see Rodriguez's glove?
Yeah.
Are they going to make him change that one because it's not the same color?
I think that the rule is about a color that the ball might blend in or be a distraction.
Okay. I'll play with that.
Please don't blame me, Kenny. I had nothing to do with it.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, if he had pitched 25 games with it, why tonight? We're speaking of Sean Manaea, who at the beginning of the game, the A's starter was made to change his glove.
So here's Olson. It's well against lefties. And he's probably happy to see Cole out of there. He has had little to no success against the Yankee righty. Swing and a miss.
It might be one of those nights you can't get in here without a musical instrument. Change up.
I think somewhere, I mean, behind the scenes, Christopher Walken is telling them what kind of stuff to bring in. He says, I need more cowbell. One. There's a strike.
Now the wave is kind of broken up.
Pinder at second, Marte's at first. 1 man out, 1-2 count on Olson. That one is chopped and through for a base hit. Rounding third and heading home is Pinder. The throw is not in time, and it gets past Higashioka. And right behind him is Marte, and he will score. So 2 runs on the board for Oakland. It's 5-2 Yankees.
So 1 run will score on the base hit. Olson will get an RBI. And then another run scores in a throwing error by Joey Gallo. Olson just flips it the other way. Gets it by Urshela. Throws offline. It goes. Higashioka can't get it. Rodriguez is in the wrong spot. Couldn't back it up in time. And another run will score.
Well, Kenny, Rodriguez didn't even go behind the plate until well into the play.
He was late.
And Marte almost took out Higashioka. So that base hit by Olson knocks out Rodriguez as the Yankees will go to Chad Green. Yankee Stadium on Friday, September 3rd, when the Yankees host the Orioles. First 18,000 guests 21 and older receive a Yankees beer stein commemorating the 2000 World Series Championship, courtesy of Budweiser. Tickets are going fast, so get yours today at Yankees.com. So Chad Green has to come on here in the 7th inning. 2 runs already in and a runner at second base with 1 man out.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy on that play, kind of all the way around. Certainly they allowed the second run to score.
So here's Lowry. He struck out with the bases loaded in the 5th inning. He's 0 for 3. But good numbers with runners in scoring position this year. And he swings through a high fastball, 0-1. So Olsen picks up 1 ribby. The other run scores on the E7, and Olsen moves to second on the E7 as well. Popped up. See if there's room. Nope. Just off the roof of the A's dugout. So an 0-2 count on Lowry, runner at second. Still 1 man out. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Goes a little bit more up the ladder, 1-2.
Yeah, he thought about swinging, but held off.
Two and two.
We saw that same thing last night with Sanchez holding the glove up like a target for a high fastball and then having to be in a breaking ball down in the dirt.
Fouled that one off. This is what the bullpen budget looks like. As I mentioned, Chapman probably not available. They wouldn't want to go to Loaisiga after he threw 30. But everybody else, I think is okay. They'd probably shy away from Abreu.
Yeah.
Holmes could go again. Another foul ball.
Just can't sneak it by him. Fouled off the last 2.
Diekman is warming to the A's. Green deals the 2-2. Another foul ball.
Kid Lowry putting on a pesky at bat here.
7 pitches in so far. Just 1 curveball. The rest all 4-seamers. Does he go to a curve again? He does. But the pitch dives down and in out of the strike zone, 3-2. So with 1 out, a walk to the pinch hitter Pinder, a single by Marte, A single by Olson, a throwing error by Gallo. A's have 2 runs in, a runner at second base with 1 out. And Jed Lowry at the plate. Continuing to battle. What a matchup.
Get the feeling who's going to blink first here.
Tenth pitch of the at-bat. I think this is more pitches than he's seen in 2 years with the Mets. Three-two. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Great at bat for Lowry. He walks, and that brings the tying run up to the plate in Josh Harrison.
Yep, he didn't go. Fouled off numerous pitches and earned that base on balls. First time he's been on base tonight.
I mean, Kenny, what did we expect? A laugher? It just doesn't happen.
There's got to be some drama somewhere along the line.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is 6-0 lead yesterday, and it came down to a nail biter. So here's Harrison against Green.
Well, last night, Yankees had a 1-run lead until this. That home run by Harrison tied the ball game. The Yankees went on to score in the 9th and win 7-6.
Looks like he has a lot of fun playing the game. Been a good pickup for the A's. Big spot here. Well, he really is far away from the plate.
Yeah, he strides in. But he's quick enough with his hands to turn on anything that's upstairs and over the middle third of the plate.
Well, Diekman's ready. He's been throwing for a bit. Right down the middle, 1-2. Olson's at second and Lowry's at first. Harrison to the plate. Chapman is on deck. Grounded. This should be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. Green gets out of trouble. The A's score 2. 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. But a 4-6-3 double play will take it to the 8th. The Yankees up by 3. Well, fans, tomorrow afternoon the game is on Pix 11 and streaming on Prime Video. But start and end your game day here on Yes with the Yankees pregame beginning at 3:30 and the postgame after the final out. Then Sunday's series finale is nationally televised on ESPN. So please turn back to Yes after the final out for the Yankees postgame.
Yeah, you just saw a shot of a nasty Nestor. He'll be pitching tomorrow.
Jake Diekman, the 4th A's pitcher, will face Gallo, Voit, and Urshela. Canna is in left. Pinder is in right. As Kemp was pinch hit for. You know, Kenny, we were talking about, Vita Blue earlier in the broadcast, and how, you know, Vita Blue is a 4-6-3 double play. The A's score 2. 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. But a 4-6-3 double play will take it to the 8th. The Yankees up by 3. And how almost drew 50,000 people in Yankee Stadium in an August game in that 1971 start. I got an email from Marty Appel, who was the PR man extraordinaire for the Yankees for many years. He said, for that August start, we painted an entrance blue and said anyone named Blue could get in free. And we also flew in Vida Blue's parents. But the kicker is that the Yankee starter Stan Bonson came to the front office and said, what about my parents? And how about people named Bonson? So they did that as well, and the Blues who got in free were about 60 in total. So thank you, Marty. Great story. The 1-2. And Gallo down looking.
We also had a shot where we featured the pitchers of the past in the series. And we had Blue Moon on him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was in the minor leagues, I faced his cousin, Blue Streak.
Really?
That was his name, Blue Streak. Blue Streak couldn't find the plate very often, and I don't think he ever made it to the big leagues. There's Blue Moon.
And you always wondered with the A's pitchers, I mean, was that really their names? Because Charlie Finley named Catfish Hunter.
Yeah, he did.
And he's Jim Hunter, and when they signed, well, this is the story, and so they named him Catfish.
Charlie Finley was a salesman.
And it's Johnny Lee, Blue Moon Odom. 0-1 on Voit. 0-2.
They don't seem to have nicknames like they had in the past.
Nah.
And one of my favorites was, I think he played back in the 50s for the Phillies. Willie Puddinhead Jones. He was the third baseman.
And there's a slider strike as Voit down looking, 2 away here in the top of the 8th.
Looks like a slider, and it freezes Voit. And he knew it.
I mean, now the idea of a clever nickname, like managers just add a Y to all their players' names.
Mm-hmm. Like Mikey or Singy or
Judgy.
Yeah.
Joe Girardi started that. Everybody had a Y at the end.
Joey started that?
Pitch inside to Urshela. Now that's an interesting look to come to the ballpark. I think there's a Star Wars theme at the park. I hope there is. I think that's Rucco there. Big Star Wars fan. Little story about Rucco, Kenny. He has seen every single second of every Star Wars movie. Every one. And he's proud of it.
Probably more than once.
Right. And I forced him to watch Rocky. He'd never seen Rocky.
Now, I'm trying to think of the movie that I tried to get you to watch over the years.
I got it. I did this winter. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
It wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It only took me 12 years after you said to watch it. Yankees go down in order. Well, Monday night, it's a brand new must-see episode of Homegrown, The Path to Pinstripes, featuring some of the Yankees' top prospects, including Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, and Austin Wells. That's Monday at 8 before the Yankees game right here on Yes. I'm telling you, this is a great show. If you're a Yankee fan, it's a must-watch. It's a wonderful show. And this episode is supposed to be fire. So Green deals a curveball strike as the bottom of the 8th underway. Chapman, Canna, and Murphy.
Yeah, Blake Shear does a great job producing a homegrown. Way to go, Blake.
I got a question for you, Kenny.
I don't watch that many movies.
No, this isn't a movie question. This is a baseball question. Not even a baseball movie question.
Okay.
Who's closing for the Yankees today?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't think they're using Green for 3 innings. Might they go the Peralta route?
Yeah, I was thinking that was my first name that came to mind.
Litke.
I think Litke's had the most rest, right?
Yep.
Might depend on who's coming up for the A's. They might want to go with the matchups.
The 0-2. Hangs the curve, but doesn't get the strike call.
Yeah,
1-2.
We just had a shot of Birch Smith warming up in the A's bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Curveball. Chapman down on strikes.
Swings right through it.
So here's Mark Canha. 1 for 3, couple of strikeouts, infield single. If the Yankees hang on, it'll be their 13th straight win, and it would be Garrett Cole's 13th win of the year. Pops another curveball, and they're 0-2 on Canha.
Petita's up again. We saw him last night. Did you mention last night he's leading the league in appearances?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well.
Mm-hmm. One and two. Oh, there he is.
Willie Puddinhead Jones. Third baseman for the Phillies. On the Whiz Kids, I think. Team that won the pennant. I think 50 or 50. No, 50. It had to be 50. Yeah,
they lost to the Yankees in the World Series.
Yeah, because the Giants played 51, didn't they?
I'm just guessing, Kenny. I don't know for sure, but I don't think it's a nice nickname, Puddinhead.
Puddinhead? No, unless you liked a lot of Jello pudding,
And let's say it's a pejorative nickname. It's on a baseball card forever. Swing and a miss. He's using the curveball in this inning to great efficacy, 2 away.
Yeah, A's batters have struck out 11 times in the game tonight. 9 for Cole and now 2 for Green. This one falls off the table. Canha has an infield single and the hat trick. He has struck out 3 times.
So here's Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Ooh. And another curveball. He's locked in.
The Chicago broadcaster Steve Stone won the Cy Young one year. He threw 17 straight curveballs one game. I'm in the outfield saying his arm's going to fall off.
Eventually hurt his arm, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But he had that Cy Young. He won 25 and 7 one year.
And now Steve and Jason Benetti are such a great broadcast combo for the White Sox on the TV side.
Good listen.
Really outstanding.
Yeah. And they have a good team to
that helps.
Yeah, that helps. bringing the good news.
There's good news as Green strikes out the side. We're going to take this baby to the 9th inning. Yankees lead this one 5-2. Third, don't miss the Yes Network special, Derek Jeter Road to Cooperstown, featuring an exclusive new interview with the former Yankees captain ahead of his induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. That's next Friday at 11 after Yankees coverage, only on Yes and the Yes app. And Jack Curry, who wrote a book with Derek, conducted the interview with Derek. And Derek's induction into the Hall of Fame will be Wednesday, September 8th.
This is Birch Smith. Checking over the numbers here. Always look for strikeouts in innings pitched. Now he's
not great.
That might tell you he's not that much of a hard thrower. We'll see.
By the way, Kenny, I was in Cooperstown 2 weeks ago. You can't walk 5 feet without something involving Derek Jeter. In stores, on lampposts, it's unbelievable.
That means there's a lot of Yankee stuff up there. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've been to Cooperstown. It's quite an experience. Quite an experience. I got to go again, though. Uh-oh.
Velasquez wraps one into right center field. It's a base hit, and it's going to go to the wall. Velasquez hustling. He'll go to second and stop right there with a double.
He was thinking about third. Right there for the taking, and he doesn't miss it. Going to fill this gap in right center field. Marte on the run. Number 2 getting smaller in your picture. He hustles right out of the box. He's thinking 3, but he's going to slam the brakes on with a double.
Looks like he has fun. And I think that's been contagious for the team.
Baseball should be a fun game. Certainly fun when you're winning.
No one is outside to Higashioka. Looked like it caught the zone. 1-0. Drops in a big nose-to-toes hook. And it's Litke and Peralta. You choose your lefty.
Flip a coin.
We had a kind of a weird moment here a moment ago. Before Velasquez double even hit the grass, the lights at Yankee Stadium went out, and Kenny goes, "Uh-oh."
You know, they might be on a timer.
Could be. LeMahieu is on deck. And Rizzo in the hole. High fly ball deep right center field. Pinder on the run, looking up. See ya! A home run for Higashioka, and it is 7-2 Yankees. Power the other way.
Well, we told you more than half of his hits are for extra bases. That's home run number 9. And there are your tack-on runs here in the top of the 9th inning.
Well, Kenny, your keys to the game before the game said 2 unsung heroes, Velasquez and Higgy.
Oh, yeah, and there they are. Both in the same highlight. He's going to jump on this with both feet. The Yankees with all kinds of power in this ball game tonight.
Big breaking ball to LeMahieu for a strike. Yankees have 26 home runs from the catching position, 9 by Higashioka. So 0-2 on LeMahieu. (7-2) Yankees. Up the middle and a base hit. Second hit for LeMahieu. So far, not great for Bert Smith.
Since LeMahieu's been with the Yankees now, he has 116 multi-hit games. Only 2 players in the big leagues have more since he's been with the Yankees. It's Trey Turner and Whit Merrifield. And those 2 guys are hitting machines. And LeMahieu is the machine.
So here's Anthony Rizzo. And a strike. Rizzo picked up a hit his last time up. He's 1 for 4. He's 3 for his last 25. Yankees have given their bullpen some breathing room for the bottom of the 9th. They're up by 5 and still not done. 1-1.
All the Yankee runs are scored via the home run tonight. 2 solos, a 2-run shot, and a 3-run home.
That one is ripped. A base hit to right field. LeMahieu will stop at second as the throw comes in. Second hit for Rizzo. First and second for the Yankees. Still nobody out here in the 9th.
That hook just hung a bit, and he ripped it into the hole for the base hit. There's always one guy, Michael, doesn't get invited to the party. Scott Emerson, the pitching coach out there.
This evening it's Gio.
Yeah.
Well, fans, the WB Mason postgame is coming up right after the final out, so stick around as our Yes Studio team brings you highlights, analysis, clubhouse reactions, and the manager's report with Aaron Boone. It's all coming up right here on Yes. Michael Grady, John Flaherty, Chris Sheeran. Chris Sheeran, by the way, he's been here so long, he has a full head of hair right now. Shaves his head every day, and he's been here a while.
You know, some guys get to the party later than others.
Right.
Yeah. But somehow Gio missed the. Can't get an Uber.
Well, the Yankees still have a chance to get to him.
Yeah, they do. Hey, you're right. There's nobody out.
So he's right behind the velvet rope. He's waiting to get in.
Yeah, I know all those guys inside.
Oh, and 2. Judge with a 3-run home run in the 5th. Also singled in the 1st, so he's 2 for 4. Has a streak of reaching base safely, 19 games now. Yankees looking for their 13th straight win. Kenny, you know what a baker's dozen is, right?
Yeah.
Well, why did that start? You buy 12 bagels, you get 13th free?
No, Baker couldn't count. He lost count. Lost count of the donuts. And some honest guy said, you know, he gave him an extra. He said, go ahead, it's Baker's dozen.
There you go.
There you go.
It's been that way forever. First and second, nobody out. And Mayu dancing off second. Count 2-2. Very frisky.
What, for this time of night?
Yeah. And that one is ripped to left field, a base hit. LeMahieu rounds third. He's coming home. Here's the throw. It's cut off. It's an RBI single for Judge. And the Yankees lead 8-2. Four ribbies on the night. He has 70 on the season.
The Yankees continue. Swing the bats here. Just trying to tack on with authority. Solid single in the left field. Boom. Judge has been swinging the bat well lately. Several Yankees have been. LeMahieu turns it on. Didn't really need to slide, but just to make sure.
So that'll bring up Gardner. He took over in the outfield for Stanton as they move Judge over to right from center. One and 0. One and 1. Bob Melvin has to figure out a way to stop this skid as the A's continue to further disconnect from a playoff spot. Two and 1. Well, this is Smith's game. There's nobody up in the A's bullpen.
I think that's what he was told when the Scott Emerson went out to talk to him.
That one is popped up. One away. Well, this is according to the Oxford English Dictionary, Kenny.
Puddinhead?
No, Baker's dozen. Term Baker's dozen originated in the late 16th century and is apparently so called after the former practice among bakers of including a 13th loaf when selling a dozen to a retailer. The extra loaf represented the retailer's profit.
Oh, okay.
So now it's passed along to consumers. You buy 12 bagels, you get 13.
Sometimes.
You have really mean bakers, you know. That one is grounded to first. Let's see if they get two. There's one. And there's no return throw. So Gallo reaches on the fielder's choice.
Well, I'm really rooting for Gio to get a chance here. Hit hard. Olsen showing off his gold glove form. Makes a nice throw to Andros to retired Judge.
So here's Voit. Long home run. His 8th. That came in the 4th inning. Also was hit by a pitch. 1 for 3. One and 0. Urshela is on deck. Yankees lead by 6. One and 1. One and 2. And the pitch. Grounded to short. Unfortunately, Gio out of the party. And that will do it. But the Yankees pick up a couple more runs. 3 to be exact. It's 8-2. Drover drive of the game, Kenny.
Yeah, let's go back to the 4th inning. Giancarlo Stanton with a drive to straightaway left center field. When it landed, it was the 5th inning. 472 feet.
Almost went around the globe and landed in San Francisco. Amazing, right? Lucas Litke is entrusted to get the final 3 outs of this game and extend the Yankees' extraordinary winning streak to 13 straight. So Andrus, Pinder, and Marte, as the A's have to stage a rally here to stop their losing streak and to stop the Yankees' winning streak. By the way, the last time the Yankees had 4 home runs in Oakland, you have to go back to 2005. And the 4 Yankees, Jeter, Posada, Tino, and A-Rod. There's a strike to Elvis Andrus. Did he go? No, he did not.
Looked like a good cutter, though. Litke also has a very sharp breaking ball. Something wrong with Andrus? Did he hurt his wrist? Trying to hold up. Immediately felt something. There's another look. And he did definitely check the swing. Let's see if he stays in the game here.
Looks like he's holding his elbow, Kenny. More than the hand. One and one on Andrus leading off the bottom of the 9th inning. 1-2.
Yeah, and looks like he's still not over this completely.
Pinder with a pinch hit walk in the 7th. He's on deck. Marte studying what he's going to face.
There's a
strike 3. Andrus down looking.
This one has quite a bit of drop on it. Remember drive down the highway and you see that sign on the road, come stay at our place, the do drop in? That's what it was right there.
You know who's signing autographs at the Do Drop In this weekend, right?
Who?
Puddinhead. Here's Pinder. Foul back.
Yeah, I thought I saw that online the other day.
Yeah.
Don't miss it.
Getting punchy. The 0-1. There's a strike. 0-2.
Yeah, Michael, you remember years ago, there used to be a movie late at night in New York, The Late Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they had a show on that, The Late Late Show after that one. Like 2 old movies. Like 3 or 4 people were watching it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what this game's in. The Late Late Show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the post game's the Late Late Show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The W.B. Mason Late Late Show. The 0-2. Lollipop curve is outside. So I've got a stat. I mean, I don't want to be accused, and I know I will be if the Yankees don't hold on to being a jinx, but if the Yankees win this game, they will have 35 wins in 46 games. Gallo's there. And they would be the 6th Yankee team in the expansion era to win 35 games in a 46-game stretch. The previous 5 Yankee teams, Kenny, 1961,
Gotcha.
1977,
Gotcha.
1978,
Gotcha.
1998,
Gotcha.
and 2009. What happened in all 5 of those years?
That was a World Series team.
That's right.
Yeah.
And this is after they were at 41-41 after losing the first game of their July 4th doubleheader against the Mets, and then something changed. Here's Starling Marte. One and 0. Yankees trying to keep the heat on the Tampa Bay Rays, who beat the Orioles on Friday night. 2-0. There's a strike from Litke. 2-1. Now, the last time the Yankees had a 13-game winning streak was in September of 1961. So they entered the final month of that season just a game and a half ahead of Detroit. But after that stretch of 13 straight, they had an 11.5-game lead.
Ball game.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Two Yankees, 4 home runs off the bat of the Yankees. A strong 6 shutout innings for Garrett Cole, looking for his 13th win of the year. Yankee bullpen again has done a fine job. And Marte battling down to the final strike.
I'll tell you from experience, nobody likes making the last out.
Two and two. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 8-2 Yankees. The pitch. Strike 3, ball game over. The Yankees have won 13 in a row. All they do is win, win, win no matter what. The Yankees refuse to lose. 9th time in franchise history they've had a 13-game winning streak. And the first time since 1961. Kenny, what a run.
Oh, my goodness. 1961, 60 years ago that the Yankees were able to do that. Unbelievable. What an effort tonight, too. Showing off power, good pitching, pretty good defense, an all-around winning game for the Yankee effort tonight.
It's an amazing run. It is an amazing run, and when you consider that the longest winning streak the Yankees have ever had, 19 straight back in 1947. Now the Yankees keep winning. I guess you could dream that big. It's just been amazing with 4 home runs for the Yanks, another victory, and we'll come back with more.